I will be wearing a head wrap until I wash my hair. I think it has an amazing lather, as you can see. I don't have no boogers, do I? You guys, my hair is looking good. Okay guys, so I am downtown and this is what we're getting. Day 5. Before I forget, I just wanted to express my gratitude. Hi friends! I know I look crazy right now, so what I'm basically about to do is put my hair in twists. I'm going to detangle it, that way when I wash it tomorrow it will just be super easy. I wanted to shampoo it today, but I had a lot going on today and time just was not permitting. So what I'm doing right now is spraying my hair with water and leave-in conditioner, and I'm trying to do a better job about detangling as much as I can with my fingers first, and then going through with the comb to get out, like, you know, any additional knots or whatever. All right, so let's detangle this dirty head and get ready to have a night on the town. Okay guys, I just finished my twists and it is 10:13 p.m. and I wanted to go somewhere to this like live music show, but it starts at 10, and I just, by the time I get dressed, do my makeup, head down there, it's gonna be too late. So I'm really sad that I'm missing it, but I am happy that my hair is at least detangled, and then that way I can just easily wash it tomorrow or either Monday. But yeah, here are my twists. So I'm just gonna sleep with a bonnet on, and yeah. All right, I just wanted to show y'all what I'm giving with my twist in. So I have on this cute little head wrap. I want to say this is from Vibe Eclectic. I'll link it in the description box. I love their hair wraps because they're so sturdy and so long. It's like the perfect length, the perfect thickness. But I will be wearing a head wrap until I wash my hair. But I don't know. I think it's chic. All right, off to church. I'm late. Hi friends, we're washing my hair. I just wet the first section. I did prime my scalp with some oil and Nizoral. So I use Nizoral because I have dry scalp, and then I primed it first though with Nizoral, with an oil, just to soften my scalp, help lift some of that dirt, and to offset the drying factor from the Nizoral. So that worked out pretty well. And now I'm going in with this new shampoo called Nature Spell Growth Complex. It is from the brand Nature Spell. I can't necessarily say it's new. I don't know how long it's been around. It's new for me. It will be my first time using it. It's formulated with hyaluronic acid, vitamin B5, aloe vera, avocado, maru. Not exactly sure how to say that. It's supposed to help with hair growth and also just like overall nourishment. So we will see. I hope it's good because I also have like a big gala to go to today. So I need my hair to turn out cute. Just gonna apply it. Make sure I get these parts. Make sure I get my scalp. And I do want to concentrate on hair growth, maybe like, I don't know, for a few months. So I thought when this brand reached out to me about another product, actually it was the oil that I used, and I'll make sure like I put the name of it because I can't think of it off the top of my head. But when they reached out about that, I checked, you know, the rest of the collection out, and I was like, hey, yeah, can you send that? And can you also send this? Because I really want to try it. So this isn't paid, but I did get these products for free. Almost everything I've ever did a video about, I've gotten for free. Because I'm a beauty editor, and that don't stop me from telling the truth. Because if it's good, I'm going to tell you. And if it's bad, I'm going to be like, it didn't work for me. However, maybe for you. So I don't ever diss brands, but I will say if it worked for me or didn't work for me. Okay, so my first impressions is that it does have a pretty good slip. Important to note, I detangled my hair before I shampooed it, so my hair is currently in 2-strand twists, if you can see all over. So I gave it a really good thorough detangle before I even shampooed it, which is so helpful, especially if you have thick hair. Detangling ahead of time before you get in the shower saves so much time, and it just, I don't know, I just find it to be a lot cleaner, less shedding, all that good stuff. But hold on, I have to sneeze. First impressions of the shampoo is I love the lather. I think it has an amazing lather, as you can see, like, and I am not even using that much product, so a little goes a long way. It has a great lather. It smells divine. I'm a big advocate of making your wash day as enjoyable as possible, because I feel like there's so many messaging, there's so much messaging around wash day, specifically for Black women dreading wash day being a struggle, whatever. So I like to go into this experience as positive as possible with a happy attitude, making sure that I'm doting on myself, taking care of myself. And so anytime I have a product and it smells really good, I'm like, oh, that's a plus. And it doesn't smell good like perfume, because I'm not a big fragrance person, but it smells good like natural, like whatever oils and herbs, whatever that they put in here, I feel like I can smell that, and it's very pleasant. We'll see how my scalp likes it over time. There's no way for me to tell that, but right off the bat, my first impression is I like it. I'm going to continue using it throughout the other 3 sections of my hair, rinsing it out, which you will see. And then I am going to go in with the conditioner from the same collection. Now I'm going in with the conditioner, same brand, same collection. Again, this is my first time using this, so I have no idea how it will perform, but I'm hoping good. And based off the shampoo experience, I mean, it was pretty good. Again, there's no way to tell until you have like overtime use, unless something is just like blatantly horrendous. But for the most part, so far, it's been really good. I really liked how the shampoo felt, and the shampoo felt really clean. Also, this smells amazing. It smells like rose, maybe? I don't know if rosemary's in it. I'm not sure, but it smells absolutely amazing. That's the conditioner. Pretty normal conditioner consistency. Make sure I got it on all my strands. And then I'm going to secure it and do the same thing on the next 3 sections. And I'm going to shower and just let it sit for a bit while I shower, and then I'll rinse it out and we'll get into the styling, which will be a wash and go. And it's my first time using the Big Papa curl define on camera, so you guys will get to see what my hair looks like when I use that. Also, Brianna Bell is an amazing hairstylist. Her brand is Curology, and she sent me this brush for natural hair, so I kind of want to give it a whirl, see how it works. Whew, I'm tired. Yep, I like it. I can tell already. So I'm definitely going to use this after I put my conditioner into each section, because I feel like it'll just help work it in. And also, look at that bounce. That's a good bounce. And with detangle brushes, I like to start under the hair at the ends and work my way up, because I feel like it snags less and it just helps get a more thorough detangle. And then once you do that all the way up, you can kind of brush it whichever way. It won't matter because it's already detangled. So that's just what I do. That's what works for me. This conditioner feels amazing. Like, you can feel how soft it is. Like, just, I don't know. It's really, really, really good. And this is good at helping to work the conditioner in. Now, this step does take time, and sometimes you just don't have time. I barely have time because, girl, this event is at 6 o'clock and it's like 3:30. So I slick don't have time to be doing this, but I really wanted to try it. So Hopefully I'm not late, but if I'm a little bit late, I'll be fashionably late and very cute. So there's that. Okay, so I'm about to secure this and I'm gonna do the next 3 sections, the same exact steps with the conditioner. And then I'm gonna shower. And then we're gonna rinse it out and we're going to do the styling. And then we'll be done. And we can get dressed for this event that we hope we're not late to. Okay friends, hair is clean and it's feeling good, conditioned. I really like that conditioner. My hair feels so good. It's good slip, easy to detangle. I feel it nourishing as it's working. I did have to take a little moment. I hope I don't have no boogers. Do I? No, I do got this pimple, which why would you come and I got to go to a gala. And it's an AKA gala. And I'm an AKA. And we're known for being pretty. So why would you pop up? It's like sabotage. I am about to put in some leave-in conditioner from Moisture Love. I have used this product on camera before and I am going to follow up with the Dew Big Papa. This is like a curl defining gel. It's 410. Ideally I want to leave here by 5:30. I feel like I can. I think that if I start applying the styler now, I can do my makeup at 5. And then leave my house at like 5:45, 5:50. And if I'm a little bit late, it's okay. Y'all know I like to wet my hair first before I put any products in there. I don't want it that high. I just want a little lukewarm, room temp. All right, so wet my hair. Gonna put my Moisture Love leave-in in here just for some moisture, hydration, all the things. And I also love that brush from Curology, the Study of Curls, that Brianna sent me. So thank you, Brianna. I love that brush. It just really rakes through and detangle my hair so nicely. And now I'm going in with Big Papa. There it goes. You couldn't see, I should have showed you, but I took a glob and rubbed it in my hands. And now I'm just about to rake it through. And the Big Papa smells really good, by the way. I just got some in my eye. Honey, could you imagine my lashes having a little wash and go? Alright, so I'm just raking it through. I might have put a little bit too much on my fingers for this first section because this section is smaller, but it's okay. And as you can see, this product, like, it defines, I feel like, instantly upon application to the hair. And I'm just kind of working it through with my fingers just to make sure it gets on as much hair as possible. And then I'm going to go to the next section and do this all throughout. Alright, so you see what we're working with? And I'm about to do this on every other section. You guys, my hair is looking good. I'm gonna diffuse it and get it as dry as possible, but it's giving. So I just wanted to show you close up. Like, the Dew Big Papa is an amazing curl defining product. Here's the back. And as you can see, I wasn't even as thorough as I was some other times. A lot of times I like to go section by section, pull the product through you know, in subsections of each quadrant, but this time I just tackled a quadrant at a time. Also, I am putting on a Grace and Stella Zit Happens patch, which I've never opened this because I don't know what's happening right here, but I kind of want to get it down because I don't want it to get bigger when I put on my makeup and all that stuff. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this on and let it sit while I diffuse my hair. I really, so far, like the Nature Spell products. Like, I don't have any complaints. The shampoo and the conditioner was really good. So, all right. Between Grace and Stella and Jesus, I need him to clock in and get to work, okay? And I like to start with cool air and then go to high and then cool. Like, kind of go back and forth, so. I did a round of diffusing, and then I'm also about to put on these Grace and Stella eye masks. Okay, I just realized I put these masks on the opposite way, but it's okay. The small part's supposed to go under the eye, but whatever. I am now going to put a little oil. So this is the oil, by the way, that I used earlier to prep my scalp, and I'm going to use it again to just give me some moisture and nourishment. This is the rosemary oil by Nature Spell, and it doesn't have like an applicator tip. It's kind of wide. So I'm going to pour just a little bit in this bottle. This is an Hour X bottle, but the top is an applicator tip. So I'm going to pour just a little bit in there and use that to apply to my scalp. Then I'm going to put some on my actual hair. Maybe it's in my head. I feel like that little patch helped a little bit. I don't know. Alright, something I like doing is taking like a tiny amount of translucent powder and putting it over my eyebrows now before I do them, because I don't know about y'all, but I get oily in my T-zone, and so I notice like my eyebrow bone always gets like a little oilier than the rest of me, and then when I take pictures it's like a glare in them on that particular area. So that's my little trick. I mat my eyebrows down first and then I go in and draw them. Guys, my look is almost done. Here's my hair. It's not fully dry, but it's mostly dry. I wanted it a little bit bigger, but hey, it's gonna work. It'll be fine. I'm just like picking it at the roots a little bit. Yes! I know, I'm getting ready. All right, I'm just trying to make it look even in the front because this side is hanging a little longer because this side is still more wet than this side. So it's heavier. All right. And like, I could take a dryer to that side, but one, I'm late, and two, my face is on and I don't want it to melt my makeup or anything. And I was torn between these earrings and these earrings, which are kind of retro. But I think I'm gonna go with these just because it gives me a little bit more visibility through the hair, and it has a little shimmer in it, although I love my retro ones. Okay, so I did dry the other side a little bit as best I could, and it did help some. So I'm hoping that will just give me like a little head start to the drying process and make it quicker. But here's my finished look. I love it. I feel gorgeous. I feel like a little princess goddess. So yeah, I will take you guys with me. Let's go to this gala. Guys, I made it and I'm really feeling my look. My hair did dry more on the way, and it's just gonna get better as the night goes on, so I'm not gonna stress it. I'm just gonna have a good time. But here's my wash and go fro using Nature Spell and Big Papa by The Dew. And here's my look. I wish there was a full body mirror in here so you could see. But I'll make sure I get some footage. I have my sister take it. Let's go inside. Guys, here we are. This is day 2 hair. It looks really good. So I just wanted to show you. I'm on my way into church, so I'll show you a little bit more later, but here's what we're working with. And I think it looks amazing. Bye. Okay guys, so I am downtown at the food truck. I am honestly obsessed with my hair. I feel like it looks so good, and it feels really good too. It feels soft. Obviously you can feel, I don't even want to say you can feel the gel. You can feel the product, but it's not crunchy, it's not flaky, it doesn't feel dry, so it feels really good. But anyway, I am downtown Augusta at our food truck festival. It was like a 3-day weekend. I didn't even know about it. Some of our church members told me about it, and today is the last day, so I'm really happy because I came down here really quick. So I'm gonna walk around, get me some snacks and then I'm gonna go home. But let's go to the food truck festival. When is it? May the first Saturday. Guys, it's a little foggy because I just got out of the shower and it was steamy, but this is day 4 hair. I washed my hair Saturday. Today is Tuesday, and I just got out the shower. I didn't wear a shower cap because I really sometimes like for the steam and the humidity to get to my hair, because I just feel like it hydrates it, gives it some nice moisture, kind of like restores life to it. So I just wanted to show y'all. I'll show you again later, like when this smoke clears. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the benefits of, you know, getting in the shower without covering your hair sometimes. More so for a wash and go. Not really a twist out unless it's the end of the twist out cycle. But if you want a super defined twist out, I don't recommend that. But if you have a wash and go and you want more moisture, hydration, all that stuff, it's like midweek, end of week of the wash and go cycle, then, oh my gosh, the steam is crazy. Then yeah, definitely hop in the shower. Don't be afraid to hop in the shower and let the steam just sit in it. Let your hair just absorb the steam. I'm about to do my makeup because I have to take some photos for a story. But while I do that, I just have my hair secured in a band. So I have one in the front wrapped around twice, and then one on each side in the back. And these aren't wrapped around, they're just put on here once, and they're just like the black hair ties. So I'm gonna let my hair sit like this just to get a little stretch at the roots while I do my makeup. So I'm also on this fast, which I feel like I may have mentioned briefly. I don't remember, but if I have, just pretend like you're hearing about it for the first time. I'm not eating any pork. I am not drinking any soda. I'm only listening to gospel, no secular music. I still watch TV, but like not listening to any secular music. And I'm really just trying to get my mind, my spirit, my heart right. I feel like the last few years Honestly, I'm gonna say like the last 4. So since 2021, I just feel like I have just gone through so much, like so much stuff, whether it was relationships, work, just my own personal, whatever. Like I just feel like I've been going through a lot. Since 2021, I've just had these different experiences that have really taken a toll on my mental, physical, spiritual, like all the things. There's one thing to feel like off balance, and then there's another thing to feel like you are just not as close to God or like your higher power or whatever you believe in. Like it's another thing to feel like your spirit is just like off. And that's how it's felt for me. I'm just like, I just feel like my connection to God has, I don't want to say weakened, but it's just distance. It feels distanced. And I obviously, like, I know God is real, I know God loves me, and I know that he's still near, but I don't feel as like connected. And I think it's because of all these experiences that I've had. They've just been a little bit hard to navigate, and it's discouraged me some, and it's affected everything from just like my prayer routine to my faith to me second guessing myself about certain stuff, me like questioning my purpose, just all these things. I was like, I'm gonna go on a fast, I'm gonna give up some things and just really like get centered and get connected and up my prayer. And it's just been very, very, very helpful. I highly suggest it, like, you know, if you're healthy and able to fast, but like I highly suggest it because I feel like all those things that you cut out, you've replaced them with prayer, and you replace them with just talking to God and connection. You replace them with things that just feed you, that feed your spirit, that feed your mind, that bring you back to where you were. And I don't have a date, like, so I've been doing this now, I want to say about a week, and I don't have an end date in mind. I'm honestly just low-key winging it and just seeing, like, I feel like I'll know when it's time for me to stop. And I'm taking it day by day. I've been calling the fast Stay in Your Presence fast because that's literally the goal. I'm like, God, I just want to return to your presence and stay there. Like, I want that to be my lifestyle. Like, I'm just always in your presence. And whatever is distracting me from that, whatever is taking me from that, just remove it from my life, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, whatever. Like, I just don't want anything to sabotage my closeness and my connection and intimacy with you. And so that's just kind of been my prayer and my desired outcome from this whole thing. But I do feel like I've allowed situations and people the last 4 years to kind of distance me from God's presence. And I don't mean in a way like, oh, I completely stopped believing and da-da-da-da. Like, it wasn't that. I was still praying, doing all the things, but there was just like a connection. Like, the connection was off. You know how like when you're friends with somebody and then something happens and it just puts, like, y'all are still friends, y'all are still cool, you still hang out, you might still go to eat, all the things, but there's just like a tension or like a distance or an awkwardness in y'all's relationship. That's almost, I mean, if I had to describe it, that's how I would describe it. It just felt like, okay, we're not as tight as we used to be, and clearly it's not God. So I'm like, okay, what am I doing? And I felt like I just allowed so many things to consume my attention that didn't deserve my attention. And in doing that, it gave me anxiety and all these other things. So then it made me tired, it made me stressed. Then it was harder for me to pray. And then obviously when it's harder for you to pray, you don't do it as much. And then when you do it, it's not as intentional, it's not as thoughtful. You're just doing it to go through the motions. So all of those things, it just affects your connection. And I don't like that feeling. Like, I genuinely don't like that feeling, because I feel like my connection is what helps me stay sane. It's what helps me stay sound, all the things. So that's where I'm at. And so far, so good. It's been really refreshing.
Y'all, I forgot to take a video of my hair after my makeup, but here are some pics that I took that same day. So as you can see, it's cute.
Okay guys, it's day 5 hair. We made it to day 5 and I'm thinking I am probably gonna wash my hair tomorrow or either on day 7. But this is the end of this wash day cycle for me for the most part. I have a band in the front because I want to give it some stretch, and before I put the band on I sprayed a little bit of water and leave-in. This is the Moisture Love leave-in conditioning serum, and just a little bit of that and then some water, and I just sprayed it just to make it a little bit more malleable for the hair tie. And I didn't have these in long, and I didn't sleep in these last night. I tried to sleep in them, but last night I just went to bed really late because I had a lot of work to do and I was tired, so I just literally put them on for, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes, maybe 20, maybe like 20 minutes. Sometimes I be losing hair ties and pins in my hair. Okay. Boom. That just really makes such a difference. It's such a great way. Like, I mean, obviously the longer you have it in, it's gonna stretch even more, but you don't even really need to have it in that long, and you don't want to keep it in too long. So let me clarify. Like, I've slept in hair ties before, but when I do that, they're on pretty loose. They're not tight. It's not a lot of tension. I typically try to use either like a scrunchie, a satin material, or either like I have these, which is still, I mean, it's not the softest material, but you just want to be very careful how you're doing it. Definitely not like anything like a rubber band, which should go without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So just spraying a little bit more, and this is really to spray like in my hair, because when I sprayed it before I put the hair ties in, it was more so on the outside. So I want to open my hair up and spray in my hair just to make sure it's nice and hydrated and moisturized. And this is what we're getting. Day 5. And I think it looks really good. I should have probably did my hair before my makeup, but hey. This comes in so handy, by the way. So I'm dressed, but I have on this thing. It's called the curly cape, and it's so absorbent, so it covers and protects your clothes, your skin. So if you're doing your makeup or doing your hair, it's a really good thing to put on because it just keeps everything like super clean. Okay, and here is the end of the wash day cycle for Nature Spell. Honestly, I like the products. I think they're really good. I'm going to keep using it. I really have to use things over time to really determine if I like it or not, because, you know, you've tried things before and it's like the first time you tried it, you loved it. And then the third time you're like, something changed, or I don't know. So I'm going to keep trying it. But off of my first impressions, I like it pretty good. I do like the Dew as well. The Dew is the styler that I used, and I really like that. I also use Moisture Love leave-in conditioning serum. And obviously I'm a huge fan of that. And that's also what's in my refresher. It's actually my favorite refresher to make. A little bit of water and Moisture Love leave-in is my go-to on refreshers. I like this little faux bang situation happening in the front. As it dries, it's going to expand a little bit outward and upward. Right now, the gravity is pulling it down more because it's heavier because of the water. But as it dries, which will probably be, I don't know, 10 more, 20 more minutes, the shape is going to be slightly different. So I'll make sure I show you what it looks like when it's fully dry and not as damp. But yeah, I really like this highlight, by the way. It's Jones Road. I'll put it in the description, but so nice. I have blush under it, and then I put this on top. So yeah. Okay, girl. I'm eating. I didn't think that through before I got on here. But here's my hair. It's a lot more dry. I don't want to touch it too much. Why would I put peanut butter crackers in my mouth before I got on camera? Like, were you thinking? No. But yeah, I love it. This is a day 5 wash and go using mainly Nature Spell, the Dew for the styler, or Moisture Love and the Dew for the styler. Everything is linked below as always. Here's the back of my hair. And I just think it looks so good. Like, still, like, you can, the definition is amazing. It's not flaky, it's not hard, it's not crunchy, and it feels really good. I recommend it so far. Obviously, I'm going to keep using it to see over time, but first impressions, pretty solid. Before I forget, I just wanted to express my gratitude. I'm sorry, my bangles are so loud, but I just wanted to express my gratitude. All of you who like watch my videos and comment and engage and subscribe, I really, really, really do appreciate it. I know I've said that before, but I just wanted to say it again. I want to say it anytime that it pops up in my head, because this has been such a fun, joyful journey for me. And so I just really appreciate the support along the way. So I just wanted to say that. So thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm on my way to church, honey. I will see y'all on the next video. Okay, I just got home from church and I just had to show y'all my hair one more time because it really do eat. Like, you know, I spray it with my refresher. It be damp and it just kind of looks weighted. But when it dries and it's just like a fluffy mound, I love it so much. Again, I am in need for a trim, so there's some little scraggly pieces. But overall, okay, in real life, I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. For real this time, bye. Okay, y'all love to talk. Y'all love to talk.